Someone recently told me that 3D printing looked intimidating. So what I want to show is that there really isn't anything to be intimidated about if you're interested in starting. We're going to take a few models, do some slight modifications and tweaks, and then we're going to print them out. Hopefully this shows some of the fun and simple steps that you can do with a printer. There will be links to all the files used in this video in the description below. I will also have links to the same filaments that I use, just in case you want to make the same thing or you're interested in these colors. The first thing we're going to do is grab some files to print. You can get these from anywhere. I'm just going to use this print in place F14 and also the stand for it. Next, we want to open those files into our slicing software. Some come with a printer, or you can download a preferred program if you have one. I'm using a slicer software called Cura, and this is by a company called Ultimaker. For this first example, we're going to print the F14. So let's make this a little larger. How about much larger? How about we scale it to 180%? On the right, you can see there's a lot of options for editing this print. Many you might not need to change each time you print something. Once you have it how you like it, you simply select Slice in the bottom right. This will create a G-code file which will tell your printer how to make your print with your settings. Cura shows you an example of what it should look like. It can show you how each layer will print. There is even a little animation of how the nozzle will travel while printing. If everything looks good, change the file's name to something that you'll recognize and save it to an SD card. Now on your printer, just insert the SD card, find the file you want, and start printing. Here you can see the differences between the regular and the scaled up version. So the next thing, I'm going to take this jet phone holder. I scaled it up 200%. I want it to be both a phone holder and a decorative desk piece. I want people to notice it. On the back, you can see a section that needs what are called supports. Supports help hold up the material so that when you print, you don't have the nozzle just extruding into the air, which will make a mess. So when you slice this file, you're going to see this extra material that is used to create the supports. There are these blue shapes right here. If you like the results, save it just like previously, give it a print, and there we go. But what if you want to customize something? Open the STL file in something that lets you modify it. A simple one for beginners is Tinkercad. In Tinkercad, you can create your own or modify existing STL files. Here we're going to modify the stand for our first print, that F14, but we're going to add a saying onto it. I'm going to speed up the footage. I just took my time trying out different ideas until I got something that I wanted. Honestly, I have music in the background, a cup of coffee, and I'm just messing with this, trying to figure out something that I like. Once you get something that you like, save it as a new STL file Don't forget to change the name on the top left here. Tinkercad likes to give strange names by default. So then, just like before, open it in Cura. I scaled it up to 180% also to match the jet. Then you save it, and then you start printing. Here are the results. Everything here are basic concepts you can use to get started with printing. If you're looking for some easy printer projects, check out this video right here.